క్లియర్గా కనిపిస్తుంది అందరికీ? Yes. So yesterday we discussed about prism monochromators. Okay, in the two types, refractive and reflective. So reflective is also called as litroprism. Okay. So today we are discussing about grating monochromators. Okay. So these grating monochromators are nothing but this is made up of glass, quartz or alkyl halides. Okay. Grating monochromators. Grating monochromatous. Okay, so this is nothing but these are made up of glass, quartz or alkyl halides. Alkyl halides like alkyl halides like KBr, potassium bromide, and NaBr, sodium bromide. Okay, so these gratings are made up of glass, okay, quartz or alkyl halides, KBr and NaBr. Okay, so here the back surface of the grating, back surface of the grating, back surface of the grating is coated with aluminium. Aluminium. Why? Because it gives more reflective. Okay, why? Because it give more reflective. Okay, so next here they give the resolution that is plus or minus 0.1 nanometer. Okay, so here these gratings are very highly efficient than prisms. Okay, gratings are highly efficient than prisms in converting into polychromatic light into monochromatic light. Okay, so these gratings are highly efficient, okay, than prisms in converting polychromatic light into monochromatic light. Okay, so here gratings are of two types. One is diffraction grating and another one is transmission grating. Okay, so this is the diagram of diffraction grating. Okay, so here R and I. Okay, so here diffraction grating, this is a top view of diffraction grating. So this diffraction grating is used when polychromatic light is to be separated with high resolution. Okay, when polychromatic light, see, polychromatic light is separated with high resolution. Okay, so it works on the mechanism of reinforcement. So this reinforcement is nothing but strengthening. Reinforcement is nothing but strengthening. Okay, so here the incident rays. Okay, incident rays means this incident beam. Okay, the incident beam is reinforced with the reflected one, resulting in a radiation and whose wavelength is expressed by the equation wavelength is equal to d sin I plus or minus sin r by n. Okay, so here where n is equal to order numbers, 0 order, first order, second order, third order, etc. Okay, so next lambda means wavelength. Okay, Lambda means wavelength. Next, D means grating space or grating constant. Grating space or grating constant. Okay. So this can be tell as 1 by line per centimeter. Line per centimeter. Okay. So here I is equal to angle of incidence. Angle of incidence. And R is equal to angle of reflection. Angle of reflection. Okay. So this is the diffraction grating top view. Okay, ఇక్కడ చూడండి, this n1, n3, n2 and n4, these are nothing but order numbers, first order, second order, third order and fourth order. Okay, so here this is the normal rays. Okay, here when the incident beam is coming, and here reflected beam. Okay, reflected beam, and here incident beam. Sorry, this is arrow mark is like this. Okay, so when the incident beam is sending, here the reflected beams are like this. Okay, this is the diffraction grating. Okay, so what is the mechanism? Reinforcement. This is the main point. Okay, remember. And here, due to high resolution, the polychromatic lights are observed. Okay, so here the equation. Okay, equation, when it is reflected, the equation is wavelength is equal to d sin I plus or minus sin r. Okay, n is nothing but order number. Okay, so next, wavelength means lambda. D means grating constant. I means, see here, I is nothing but angle of incidence, and r is nothing but angle of reflection. Okay, so next one, transmission grating. So here transmission grating is nothing but, in this type of grating, the refracted rays. Okay, refracted rays produce reinforcement. Okay, reinforcement. ikkada refracted rays. Okay, here only the mechanism is reinforcement, but here the refracted rays, it produce the reinforcement. Okay, so here when the transmitted radiation reinforce, then the reaction, then the equation is lambda is equal to d sin theta by n. Okay, so n means nothing but first order, second order, third order. Okay, next lambda means wavelength. Okay, you have to write here. Okay, next d means grating constant, already we written here. Okay, next theta is nothing but angle of diffraction. Here, okay, angle of diffraction. Okay, so here by rotating the grating and fixing the entrance slit of monochromator, the desired wavelength at an angle theta and order can be selected. Okay, so here nothing but when rotating the gratings, okay, or fixing the entrance slit of monochromator. Okay, monochromator, what happens then? The desired wavelength and the angle theta or order can be selected. Okay, so in transmission grating the incident and diffracted rays lie on opposite sides. Okay, lie on opposite side. చూడండి, opposite sides ఉన్నాయి. Incident beam is introducing and normal light is introducing, and here diffracted beam is observed. Okay, here same sides. Okay, opposite, this is opposite side, this is same sides. Incident beam is entered and reflected beam is shown. Okay, so this is about grating monochromators. Okay, so next, coming to the filters. So filters is nothing but, it is a device. Filters So it is a device which allows only the light of required wavelength. Only the light of required wavelength. Okay. To pass through and absorbs the unwanted radiations either partially or completely. Okay, filters are nothing but a filter is a device which allows only the light of required wavelength. Okay, only the light of required wavelength which is required only it should pass through. Okay, and it should absorb the unwanted radius. Okay, partially or completely. Okay, so here types of filters. Okay, so types of filters, there are two types of filters. One is absorption filters and second one is interference filters. Okay, first one is absorption filters. Okay, absorption filters are nothing but these are made up of pigmented glass or dyed gelatin. Okay, so these filters are selected depending upon the color of the solution. It is depended upon the color of the solution. So here we have some advantages and disadvantages. Okay, so first advantages. So absorption filters are economical. Okay, next construction is simple. Okay, next the selection of filter is easy. Okay, first point is absorption filters are economical and construction is simple and selection of filter is easy. Okay, next disadvantage. So disadvantages is nothing but high band pass, that is nothing but plus or minus 30 nanometers. Okay, it makes the absorption filter less accurate. Okay, it shows the less accurate. Okay, next intensity of radiation decreases. Intensity of radiation decreases due to the absorption by filters. Okay, due to the absorption by filters. Okay, what are the disadvantages? High band pass. Okay, high band pass, that is plus or minus 30 nanometer, makes the absorption filter less accurate. And intensity of radiation decreases due to the absorption by filters. Okay, so second one is interference filter. Okay, interference filter. Interference filter. So this interference filter is also called as Fabry-Perot filter. Okay, so this is also called as Fabry-Perot filters. Okay, so this is the diagram of interference filter. Okay, so this interference filter, okay, so this filter consists of a dielectric film. Okay, dielectric film. This dielectric film is nothing but it is made up of CaF2, CaF2, MgF2 or SiO. Okay, calcium fluoride, magnesium fluoride or silicon oxide. Okay, so this is nothing but చూడండి, these two dielectric film means these two sandwich between two semi reflective silver films. See, this and this semi transparent silver films or semi reflective silver films. It is dielectric film is situated in between both semi transparent silver films. Okay, so here the thickness of the dielectric film can be first order, that is 1 lambda by 1 lambda by 1 lambda by 2. Okay, so thickness of the dielectric film can be first order, that is 1 lambda by 2, or second order. If it is second order, then it will be 2 lambda by 2. Okay, next if it is third order, 3 lambda by 2, like that. Okay, so here the interference filter has a band pass of 10 to 15 nanometers band pass. Okay, so interference filters is having 10 to 15 nanometers band pass. Okay, so here the peak transmittance is not how much means 40 to 60% it will give. Okay, next here what happens when a beam of light falls on the interference filter. See, when a light is falling on the interference filter, see, like this the lights are falling. Okay, then what happening, it is reflected while the remaining gets transmitted by the metallic layer, that is silver films. Okay, so here the reflected rays, what happens means it undergoes interference simultaneously and giving a monochromatic radiation of wavelength. Okay, and giving a monochromatic radiation of wavelength, that is expressed in the following equation. Okay, that is expressed in the following equation. The equation is lambda is equal to 2 epsilon t, epsilon n. So here this is epsilon. Okay, here the epsilon here nothing but it is a dielectric constant of the film. Okay, so here we can call it as sigma also. Okay, so here call it as sigma also. Okay, so here the equation is lambda is equal to 2 sigma t by n. So this lambda is nothing but wavelength of the monochromatic radiation is obtained. Okay, so this sigma is nothing but dielectric constant, dielectric constant. Okay, dielectric constant of the film. Okay, so t is nothing but thickness of the layer, next n is equal to order number. Okay, 0 order, first order, second order, third order, etc. Okay, this is about interference filters. Okay, so here advantages, some advantages of interference filters are nothing but interference filter advantages. Okay, so advantages are nothing but it gives pure radiation, without any overlapping. Okay, without any overlapping. Okay, so this interference filter, next point, more accurate than absorption filters. Okay, and next point, they show greater transmittance, greater transmittance, and this is less expensive, and these are less expensive. Okay, so next, disadvantage. So disadvantages is nothing but here it will be low band pass. Okay, low band pass. Okay, due to this low band pass, here the resolution is not as high as achieved by prism, monochromatous or gratings. Okay, that's why here filters will not use. Okay, in many UV we take only monochromatous, that only gratings. Okay, filters are not used. Okay, so next point. So this is about gratings. Okay, so next is sample cells. Okay, sample cell, or next component is sample cell or sample holders. Okay, so here sample cells or sample holders are nothing but cuvettes, simply cuvettes. Sorry, cuvettes. మీరు ఆల్రెడీ కువెట్స్ చూసే ఉంటారు. Okay, so cuvettes. So these cuvettes are nothing but they are used to hold the sample solutions. Okay, next, this shape of the sample cell, rectangular or cylindrical, and the material of construction depends upon the instrument and the nature of the sample being analyzed. Okay, so for example, ఇక్కడ చూడండి, construction means depending upon the instrument అన్నాం. So example, UV spectroscopy. Okay, example we are taking UV. To related to UV, which type of cuvettes are used? It should be made up of quartz. Okay, so quartz. Okay, so here next, the path length of cuvette. Okay, cuvette, the path length. What is the path length? Path length is nothing but normally 1 centimeter. Okay, path length is normally 1 centimeter. If longer, if longer path lengths, if longer cuvettes we are taking, అందరూ కాల్ చేస్తున్నారు. Wait a minute. టైం కూడా అయిపోతుంది.